Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. We got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N1 list today. As always, if we see new kanji today, we're going to write them down 10 times and go over their readings, their meanings, and how to remember them based on the radicals that make up the kanji. And if we see a word that's made up of kanji we already know, we're going to write it down 3 to 5 times and go over the meanings of the two kanji and how they come together to make our new word. You don't want to listen to me write these down as I say them out loud on stream, head on over to YouTube and you can skip ahead to the explanations. And if you just want these word lists, head on over to Google Drive. Our first word of the day is shucho. Shucho is always, constantly, frequently, or often. Shucho desu. Shucho. Shucho. It's an adverb. Shucho ni. Shucho. Always, constantly, frequently, or often. Shucho. Shucho. Number 2 is konjo. Kon on the left side for a base or a foundation, or a root, if you will, and jo on the right side for a nature. So the konjo is the root nature of someone, which is their willpower, guts, or determination. It can also mean character, nature, or disposition, which more closely aligns to what the kanji actually means, but it's come to mean, your base willpower rather than your base nature. So a konjo is the root nature of someone, their willpower and determination. Konjo is willpower or determination. Konjo. Konjo is willpower, determination, or guts, your grit. Konjo desu. Konjo. Your willpower, guts, or determination. Konjo desu. Number 3 is musubi tsukeru. Musubi on the left side is to tie together or to join together, and tsukeru on the right side is to attach to or to adhere to. So musubi tsukeru is to join or to combine two things, to tie something onto something else. Musubi on the left for tying together, and tsukeru on the right side for adhering or attaching to. Musubi tsukeru is to combine, join, or tie on. Musubi tsukeru. Musubi tsukeru is to tie on or join. Musubi tsukeru. Musubi tsukeru. Musubi tsukeru. Number 4 is toso. A toso is a strife or conflict. Strife or conflict is toso, with so on the right side for a competition or a quarrel, if you will, and to on the left side for a fight or a war. Our new kanji for a fight or war is to hokani tatakau. There's also used another kanji for tatakau, but you can use this new kanji as well for that same word, though it's probably not as often used as the other one. Radicals in this kanji are a gate, and over that we have bean and measurement. You've often heard said that the source of all problems is money, and the reason a lot of wars start is because of money and the money that people can make from it. So you can think of fighting and war as the gate opened by the bean counters or the bean measurers. Tatakau or to is fight or war, with the gate opened by the bean counters. To is fight or war. Toso no to desu is a fight or a war. The gate opened by bean counters is war. To desu. Count your beans or your money. I guess bean counters is kind of an American phrase for people that deal with money. Not trying to be disparaging to bankers or to the money system in general, but I do know And a lot of wars have a financial component to them, if war is anything but a financial component. Toso no to is the gate of war opened by the bean measures, or the bean counters. Toso no to is fight or war. Toso no to. Toso no to. Together with so on the right side, we have a toso, or a fighting or warring quarrel, or a strife and conflict is toso. Number 5 is kekai. Ke on the left side for light, literally karui no karu is light, and kai on the right side is for pleasant, or kind of amiable, cheerful. So kekai is lightly pleasurable, or light-hearted, nimble and springy, cheerful, or taking a turn for the better. Kekai, being in a light and enjoyable mood. Kekai. Kekai is our not adjective for light-hearted. Kekai. Light-hearted. Kekai, or light and springy. Kekai. Kekai. It's light-hearted, springy. Kekai. Kekai desu. Number 6 is hachi, hokani hatsu. Hachi or hatsu is a bowl or a pot with the radicals for money or gold on the left side, and on the right side we have our radical for the origin or a book. A book of gold is a bowl or a pot. A bowl or a pot. I guess for beggars, a bowl or a pot is where you would take the coins for your begging? I'm going to choose to think of it like that. The origin or source where you hold your gold is a hachi or hatsu, a bowl or a pot. Bowl or a pot is a hachi, hokani hatsu. A bowl or a pot where a beggar holds his gold. Source of a beggar's gold is the bowl or the pot in which he collects it. Hachi, hokani hatsu. Again, if my explanations don't make sense or don't like them, or whatever reason, don't use them. Then think of your own. I mean, I am but a man, and I cannot think of good explanations for everything for everyone. But for me, hachi hokani hatsu is a bowl or a pot, which is the source of gold or money or beggars. Hachi hokani hatsu is a bowl or a pot. Hachi hokani hatsu. Number 7 is kai. Ka on the left side for under, and I on the left side for rank or grade. So kai is a low rank, subordinate position, or a lower order of measuring things. For an example, in bytes, if you're talking about the lowest order of counting things in computers. Kai is low rank, a subordinate position, or lower order. Kai. Kai desu. Kai. Kai is low order, subordinate position, or low rank. Kai. This is a literal translation to low rank, so maybe just use that one. Kai desu. Kai. Number 8 is Kijutsu. Ki on the left side for a recording, like of an article, or a scribing of something, an account, and jutsu on the right side for to mention, state, speak, or relate. Jutsu. So a kijutsu is an account that was spoken, or an account told is a kijutsu, a description or an account, specifically of an event. Kijutsu is a description or an account of something that happened. A Kijutsu. Kijutsu is an account or event of something that happened. Kijutsu desu. Kijutsu is a description or an account of an event. Kijutsu. 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 Kijutsu desu. じゃあ、9つは、キリです。キリ。Kiri, with our kanji for cutting, a kiri is an end, finish, stop, a bound or a limit, or a delivery date. Again, it's a cutting off point for a contract, or a counter for slices. Nankiri. Counter for slices. An end, finish, or stop, or the cut point of something is its end, finish, or stop. This one's pretty easy. Kiri is an end, finish, stop, the bounds of something, the deadline on a contract, or a counter for slices or cuts of meat. We count cuts by using the word cuts. The Japanese use kiri as a counter for slices, much like Americans do. Kiri is an end, finish, delivery date, or counter for cuts. Number 10 is abase, with our kanji for joining or combining or meeting. Abase is to join together or to like directly opposite facing each other. Like abase can either mean they're joined together literally or they're joined together in facing each other or opposing each other. Abase is opposite, facing, or joining together. Abase desu. Abase. Abase. Abase is our prefix for things that are joined together. Abase. Number 11 is Odor. Odor is to jump, to leap, to throb, or pound, like your heart in your chest, for example, or to be messily written. We're not going to remember that last one, but we can remember jumping and leaping. This is a new kanji for leaping, dancing, or skipping. We already know another word, odoru, which is to dance, written a little bit differently, but it's still got this leg kanji on the left, or leg radical on the left side of it. On the right side here, we have the radical that's often used in daytime, or sorry, a day of the week, like kinyobi no yo. So I'm thinking about like dancing or leaping from day to day. I'm thinking of a little stick guy jumping over pages in a calendar. Yaku, pronounced yaku, hokani odoru, is to jump, leap, or throb and pound. Odoru. Our little man jumping with his legs on the left side through the days of the week. Odoru is to leap, dance, or skip. Odoru desu. Odoru. Odoru. Hokani yaku is to leap, dance, or skip. Odoru. ちょっと待って。I might have one other way of remembering this. 活躍の役は多分、この、I don't know what radical is in Japanese. おると活躍。活躍。はい。This is 活躍の役. I've already learned this one. 活躍の役. My bad, everybody. We've already learned this one. And katsuyaku is living dancing. Odoru. The same way as to jump or leap. Yaku. Katsuyaku no yaku. The activity of dancing and leaping is energetic. Katsuyaku. And also is odoru. Odoru. Dance, leap, or jump. It's dancing, leaping, or jumping through the days of the week. And finally, number 12 is mi wakeru. Mi on the left side for to see, and wakeru on the right side for to separate out, or to divide, or to separate, or to put in their right places, I guess. So mi wakeru is to distinguish, to be able to tell apart by sight, to be able to identify something. So to be able to see and suss out is miwakeru, to distinguish, tell apart, or identify. Miwakeru. Miwakeru is to see, tell apart, or identify. Miwakeru desu. Miwakeru. 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 Now that we made some nice little pins in our memory where all these memorizations are eventually going to go, make sure you're making flashcards of these with your Anki and SRS deck, or that you are immersing yourself in Japanese. Hopefully both, but at least one of them. Our first word of the day is shucho. Shucho, our adverb for always, constantly, or frequently. Shucho. Shucho. Number 2 was willpower, guts, or determination with konjo, kon on the left side for a root or source, and jo on the right side for nature. Your konjo is your character and disposition, or more frequently, your willpower and determination, konjo. To combine, to join, or to tie onto something is musubi on the left side, musubi for tying, and tsukeru on the right side for attaching to or adhering to. Musubi tsukeru is to tie on or combine. A strife or a conflict is a toso. To, our new kanji for fighting or warring, with the gate opened by beat counters. And so on the right side for a conflict or a quarrel. Toso is strife or conflict. Light, nimble, springy, or light-hearted is Kekai, with K on the left side for lightness, and Kai on the right side for pleasurable or agreeable. Kekai is lighthearted. A bowl or a pot is a hachi or a hatsu. If you're using the word in a sentence, it's hachi. Just say hachi for a bowl. Is the gold source for beggars. A hachi is a bowl or a pot. A low rank or a subordinate position is a kai, or a low rank, kai. A description or an account is a kijutsu. Kijutsu is an article or description, an account that is told or said, a kijutsu. End, finish, stop, a bound, limits, or a counter for slices or cuts is kiri. Kiri is our counter for slices, cuts, or an end to something. Joint together, opposite or facing is awase, our prefix. For another verb, awase, joint together, opposite or facing. To jump, to leap, or to throb and pound is katsuyaku no yaku, hoka ni odoru. Odoru is to dance, leap, or jump. Odoru. And finally, to distinguish, to tell apart, or to identify is mi wakeru, to see and to distinguish from each other. Mi wakeru desu. Thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you had a good Thursday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあね。